up, guys? My name is Sierra Meacham. I am the director here at Riverview Wellness, and I want to welcome you to the first ever episode of the Riverview Wellness Podcast. I am a certified personal trainer. I absolutely love just to help people understand practically how they can live their lives better through fitness and also challenging mindset. And I've got with me...
Yeah, I'm Reed Hammond. I'm a personal trainer here at Riverview Wellness as well. Specifically, I just love helping people get stronger and working towards, a more active lifestyle and just a sustainable lifestyle that they can grow in and be comfortable in.
Yeah, because I feel like it's not very easy nowadays to navigate there's just a lot of information out there and sifting through, what does the research actually say? And
yeah, there's a lot of information and a lot of it conflicts with each other as well. So having some people around to help guide you and stuff can
simplify those things for you. So I just want to start out with kind of talking more about Riverview Wellness and I don't know who we are, how we came to be, how I started out in fitness, and then Reed, for you to share some about your background and why you're doing what you do. As far as me, I'm going to take you back to when I first started working out. I was 16 years old, and I was not a good kid, I guess you could say. I was really heavily into drugs and the party scene, all of the things that you don't want to do to your body. And I had a very transformative experience, stir of the moment, where the Lord made himself very clear to me. And I made a decision to become a Christian. And following that by almost a day, I was invited to a workout class. And I took to it, and I became a gym rat, and I started working out every day at 5 a.m., and I thought it was the most amazing thing ever.
Good morning, yeah. Wow.
I was so immersed in all these bad habits, and something that people say is when you don't want to continue down one path, substitute those things for something else. You have to push yourself in a new direction. So I think the Lord is very good to me in introducing that. So now I have purpose in Christ, and I have this workout and taking good care of my body. And we go a little bit more down the road, and I started competing in Olympic weightlifting. Super fun, very different than the bodybuilder world.
Yeah,
you're really good at, Reed.
Yeah, I really like the boring, repetitive hypertrophy training. But yeah, weightlifting, Olympic weightlifting especially, it's pretty intense stuff.
Yeah,
it's fun to watch too, on bodybuilding training.
Yeah, you're gonna get injuries in that you wouldn't with bodybuilding traditionally. And so ultimately, that's what happened to me. Is I got injured. I had a back injury, herniated a disc in my back. Pretty common thing that a lot of people actually have disc herniations. Doesn't always end up in pain for people. It did for me. And so this sent me down this kind of rabbit hole of I saw lots of different physical therapists, worked with chiropractor, just trying to figure out how to get back to competing and moving the way that I wanted to. And I spent a lot of time doing my own research and trying to figure out, how do you restore movement at a higher level than just getting back to those activities of daily life, ADLs. That is kind of the standard that a physical therapist works within. It's getting you to sit on the toilet and brush your teeth and eat food and do the things that you need to do to live. And I want to throw 200 pounds over my head. It's a lot more that I need. So fast forward a little bit, Riverview Wellness came to life. The mission behind what we do here, it is empowering individuals to live and move well. So that movement piece is kind of what I just elaborated on. But then I have these roots in fitness giving me direction, and also my love for the Lord. So it's helping people mentally and spiritually, and just encouraging them in that to think different than how everyone else is thinking. We're living in a culture where it is so hard to have good health, and it's not just a matter of doing things. It's the way that everybody is thinking and talking, and there's a lot of negativity out there and overcomplicating the information. So it's our goal to simplify things, and ultimately what I just said is empower people to live and move well. And so recently our team grew, and that's what we've got Reed, who just joined us, and I think he really aligned with that mission that we have. So do you want to give a little bit of your background?
Absolutely. I mean, so before I was ever into personal training, I mean, if we go way back, I had the good fortune of having a family that really encouraged a healthy, active lifestyle. So, you know, your extracurricular sports was kind of like the bread and butter for what we did growing up. And that kind of led into me getting opportunities to, you know, once I became efficient enough in a given sport, I was able to take on a leadership position and teach in some cases. Notably, I did a lot of teaching for like swim instructing and just teaching people the basics of swim, or in sometimes more advanced contexts for the sake of a team, teaching technical applications of swim strokes and whatnot. And even longer than that, I did jiu-jitsu instruction. And that was really a fun because I really love doing jiu-jitsu, and I still do. I think it's great hobby. Keeps you active, keeps you limber and all that stuff. But yeah, so I did those for years, and I just really poured myself into those exercises, and largely because I enjoyed them, but also because they're practical skills. So you don't want to be caught in the ocean without knowing how to swim, or, I mean, you know, in the worst case scenario, in a altercation in the street, right? You don't want to not have the access to self-defense. And kind of this philosophy just continued onward until I started weight training, and it's the same kind of idea that extends, right? You don't want to be insufficiently strong, right? You want to be strong enough to do the things you want to do and to be healthy and to live an active and healthy lifestyle. Specifically for me, I love hypertrophy training, which is all about building muscle mass. So it's something that a lot of people can take principles from and apply to their own lives to grow and develop themselves into stronger people, literally stronger people, and be more capable in the physical realm. And I'm sure anyone who's worked out for any period of time would agree that it overlaps into your mental health and all other areas of your life as well. So that said, if you want to like look at my life as on a timeline, so to speak, all of the things I love to do and love to teach and talk about and invest myself in are these practical skills where they're keeping you healthy and they're keeping you prepared.
Yeah, muscle building is preventative medicine. It's
absolutely
something that I think should be talked about a lot earlier in a, doctoral setting. I think a lot of the diseases and injuries that people are experiencing would be prevented had we just actually promote that for people earlier on. So with all that being said, we just want to give you guys a quick overview of what to expect from this podcast with us. Do you want to elaborate that a little bit for the people?
Absolutely. I love talking and I love elaborating. So I'll do the best I can. In this podcast, we want you guys as an audience to get to know me and Sierra, who we are as individuals, sort of lend ourselves to you and inform you who we are for the sake of credibility. We want you to feel like you can trust us with the information we're providing you and be people that you can listen to break things down simply, and even more so than that, tell you who we are as like a team and what our goal is at Riverview Wellness. We just want you guys to be well informed, and it's our goal to be people that you can trust to inform you well at the end of the day.
Well, yeah, and I think getting information from people who are actually doing it, like we're hands-on coaching with people
Absolutely.
And seeing all these things, and it's not just something that we're reading about and regurgitating to you. So education, information that's going to empower you, not overwhelm you. Sharing like client stories, and so maybe you can relate to some of them and give you practical solutions. Want to just simplify health and wellness all in all. We might have guest speakers on occasionally, and the goal more than anything, like Reed said, is just to inform you guys and make health and wellness simple.
We want you to feel like you're getting information from people who are applying the information specifically. We don't advocate for stuff we wouldn't practice with ourselves.
Yep.
So there's a lot of information, like we mentioned earlier, just out in the world. And we're willing to stand by what we're telling you guys. So we want you to be able to trust us and see that we're doing the stuff we're advising to you as well and just talking about in general.
Yep.
So.
And I think the last thing is we also want to answer questions that you guys have. So if you are not following us on social media, we're on Instagram at Riverview Wellness. We're on Facebook, LinkedIn. Follow us. And then, if you have any specific things that you want to go through, send us a DM and we'd be happy to jump on that topic. So thank you guys for tuning in. Please subscribe to our channel because it'll help us put out more content just like this.